What's good, everybody? This is Ray, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is about acne, a very frustrating subject. I began suffering from acne when I was about 13 to 14 years old, and it was a very rough and frustrating journey. I literally tried every single product that you can possibly think of, from cheap to expensive products, and nothing really worked for me until I literally decided to do my research and treat the problem from the inside out. If you're struggling with acne right now and spending so much money trying several different products, this video is for you. I'm gonna start talking about the first thing that I did to start treating my acne, which was going to a dermatologist. I have no idea why I took so long to actually go to a doctor, because it was the best decision that I did in my entire life. He prescribed me antibiotic pills to clean my gut. Along with that, I was taking turmeric pills as well, and L-lysine. No idea how to pronounce this, but these things that'll help you cleanse your gut and clean any bacteria that may be causing inflammation in your skin. This inflammation is what actually causes acne. Changing my lifestyle was of paramount importance. I literally started to going to the gym, I changed my diet, and I began to drink at least 2 liters of water a day. I cut out dairy, sugar, and processed food, like junk food, for a good 3 months. I was on a strict diet, eating antioxidants like strawberries, kale, cucumber, greens, just healthy food. And I actually fell in love with this lifestyle, and I'm 100% sure that that was a breaking point in my life, because not only it helped with my skin, but with my confidence. I began to work out, and that was something that I didn't do for years, and honestly it was the best thing I could have done. A change in lifestyle. If you don't start to treat your acne from the inside out, it's not going to go away. Processed food, dairy, junk, everything that's bad for you will cause inflammation. Rather it'll reflect in your skin or in another aspect of your health. It will show up one day, and it will be very frustrating. When I was at this point in my life, my skin looked really, really bad. As you can see, oh my god, it looks so bad. Jesus Christ. Also, I was being so harsh on my skin. I was exfoliating my skin almost every day. I was washing my skin several times a day. And I was just putting a bunch of products without doing research. And that's really bad for your skin. Do your research. Get to know the type of skin that you have. So these were the products that worked for me. It may not work for you, because we're different, but it worked for me. All right. In terms of cleansers, the one that I was using at this point when my skin was really bad and I decided to treat my skin from the inside out, I was using La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I have a big problems with some cleansers, because I wash my face and then after a couple of minutes it'll get oily. And actually, when you're treating your skin, it's important to know that the more things you do to your skin, the more you dry it out, the more oil it'll produce, and the more oil, the more clogged pores that you have, and the more acne that you get, and more inflammation, and that's just a mess. So do your research. Another cleanser that worked really well for me was Cetaphil. This is very hydrating, and I actually began to use this after my skin was already a little bit better. Aloe vera bar soap, really good. I got this one from Brazil. I'm really not sure if they sell it here, the same brand, but I'm going to try to find one on Amazon and link it down below. Aloe vera is so good for your skin, and actually it was one of the main products that helped when my skin was like this. I literally get it from the supermarket, cut it, peel it off, and use it usually overnight. I don't do it every day now because I have other products to try to use overnight. Another product that really helped my skin, but that I wouldn't recommend it. This makes no sense, I know. Let me try to explain it. Okay. All right, so It's as a toner. I used to use rubbing alcohol 70%. Somebody told me that this worked for her, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try it out. I was desperate for something to work for me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. And actually, guys, I know that this is very, like, it may be very controversial in the skincare world industry, but it worked for me. I began to use it as a toner after washing my face with a cleanser, and my acne started to dry out. I know it's very weird because I did a lot of research and I would find positive things as well as negative things. So I was like, okay, I might as well just try it out and see the outcome and see the results of it. Would I recommend you to try it out? I don't know, girl. Like, maybe do a test before, you know, and because my skin is really not sensitive. Like, my skin can take a lot. But I guess if you're too sensitive, don't do it because you're going to burn yourself. But yeah, it is what worked for me, okay? I'm not saying that you have to use it, that it's amazing, blah, blah, blah. So don't even try to come at me because did I keep using it? No. After I did a TCA peeling, I stopped using that. That really, really worked for me. But at the point that I got the TCA peeling, my skin was already a little bit better. I wasn't breaking out as much. I didn't have inflammation in my skin anymore. The results were pretty good, but let me tell you something. This really burns. It was burning so much. I was crying, but not really crying. The tears would just come out of my eyes, and it really burns. It really burns. It is annoying. The aftercare process is really annoying. She basically puts the TCA peeling all over your face. It's going to start burning for about 30 minutes, and then it's gonna go away. And then you can't rinse it off for about 5 days. Your skin is going to start to literally peel off. Like, peel off. As you can see by the pictures, I looked burnt. I was actually burnt. Like, it burns your skin. It burns your skin up to a layer that won't leave scars, but you cannot peel it off yourself. You cannot touch your skin. You cannot wash your skin with any type of cleansers. The only thing that I was allowed to put on my face was this. But the results were amazing. Like, come on out. My skin was looking flawless. Back to the toners. If you don't like the idea of trying out rubbing alcohol as a toner, I would recommend the Fat Water by Fenty Skin. The Glow Recipe Toner is really good as well. And the Deep Sweep by Pharmacy. In terms of masks, the two that worked for me the best were the Ordinary peeling solution, and this. If you're into skincare, I think that you'll probably know this. This is the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay, and you're supposed to use that with apple cider vinegar. Just to point something out, after doing the TCA peeling, I couldn't use any of these products for a good 2 weeks because your skin is very sensitive after the procedure. So I would literally just cleanse my skin with Cetaphil and hydrate it with a moisturizer, which I also use from Cetaphil. Throughout my skincare journey and getting rid of acne journey, I didn't like to use moisturizers because they would always leave my skin so oily, and I was like, okay, this is not working for me. My skin is already oily, so maybe I don't need moisturizer. And I was a dumb because everybody needs moisturizer. So that's why you have to do your research and find the one that works best for your type of skin. To treat my dark spots and hyperpigmentation, I use the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc. This has been working pretty well so far. Let's talk about sunscreen. Sunscreen is very important. It doesn't matter if you have dried, oily, or combination skin. You must use a sunscreen. I prefer to use mineral, aka physical sunscreen, because that's just better for your skin from the research that I did, compared to chemical sunscreen. I use the La Roche-Posay SPF 50 Anthelius Light Fluid Sunscreen. You have to shake it before using. It's very light. It does leave a white cast sometimes, so I try to blend it as much as I can, because that's the only downside of mineral sunscreens. And I really like this. It gives you a matte finish, and you can just come with your primer right after and do your makeup, and it's going to look bomb as hell. So I guess that's it for today. What I covered here is just a brief summary of the products that I began to use when I actually was like, oh my gosh, I want to get rid of this. Yay. Now that my skin is a little bit better, I don't use all of this. Like, for example, I don't use the rubbing alcohol anymore. I rarely use this. It's been a while that I don't use that. Make sure to follow me on social media, subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and share with your friends. Stay tuned for more videos from This Is Ray.